guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Johanna. For those of you who are new here, welcome. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. In today's video, we're going to be planning for the final week of October in my skinny classic Happynichi. And if that is of interest to you, please stay tuned. Alright guys, like I like to do, I will start the video out with the shout outs from last week, and then we'll go ahead and start preparing for the spread for the final week, which includes Halloween for October. All right, let's start the shout outs. First shout out is to Lily the Bun. Thank you so much, my dear, for the love. And she had called this Joja's Hannah making random work since 2011. And what that's based on is the rest of her comment was talking about when I'm doing my spreads, she never thought of doing certain things in a certain way, and that's where the random comes in. And I want to say I did start my channel in 2011. I think that's what's on the About Me page, but that's because I needed to turn in an assignment for my master's class, and we had to turn in a video. It's private, you guys can't see it. I mean, it was about the earth, and it was a geology or geography, or it was some kind of geo class about rocks. So my video is about rocks. But yeah, that's why it says my channel is as old as it is. I actually haven't started planning. My 2-year anniversary was actually this week, the week of October 15th. Yep, didn't celebrate it, didn't remember it. But thank you, Lily DeBun. Amy WYB says this reminds her of someone decorating their deck for Halloween. Miss Loanne called this, don't burn the candles close to papers or close to the wood. A burning candle is a burnt house. I'm glad you guys are aware of that sentiment because it's a thing. Well, it's a thing now. Dee Dee Bean had called this a fall candle mashup. Good morning, Miss Val. Good morning, Miss Andy. Say hello to Miss Isa for me. Pam B, now your statement had made me smile because she didn't name it, but her comment was, I didn't know your mother raised my husband. So basically, the burning candle is a burning house is more prevalent than I thought. Anna M had called this I fall for distractions, and that kind of ties into what Donna L said. Good morning, my dear. And she had called this Chinese drama interruptions. Now, did I write that girl's name? Yes. So the one that I was watching that I was super distracted about last week, her name was Wei Ying Luo. Wei Ying Luo. Her concubine name or her official name was Ling or Lin. Anyway, if I can remember, I'll link it below. I did finish it last weekend. The channel that I was watching it on, it wasn't full episodes, so it would break it down into like 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there, 25 minutes there. I guess they were bootlegging it. I don't know. And they also weren't in chronological order, so I had to skip around the channel to try and find the next episode. Sometimes I couldn't find it based on where it left off and then where it began. I probably would think about 90% of the story, and that's fine. I'm not going to look for anything more of it, but I really did enjoy it. So it was definitely a really good weekend last weekend. Tanya with an O called this Scary Candles. Now, Tanya had suggested that I look into getting a candle warmer. And Tanya, 2 words, molten lava. Yeah, I've seen them, and I think they melt the candle, which would, you know, be why they call it a warmer. And then all I can think of is, you know, it'll be that one glass that isn't tempered right, and then all that molten waxed lava will just make it burst, and then I'm gonna be covered in glass shards and wax, and no. So yeah, but thank you for the suggestion. Good morning, Miss Colleen from New Jersey. Thank you for the lovely comment. She had been quite detailed about her and her family, and she had called this Let There Be Flame. Lisa T, good morning, my dear. Lynette, good morning, and definitely get into your paper stash, whether you use it as the actual background to your spread, whether you use it on your spread, use it as a tip-in or accents. I think it's a great idea to use the products you have on hand. Wanda, hello, good morning, and thank you so much for the love. Miss D, so she had made a comment based on something I had said where this sticker book right here only seemed to have one page of Halloween stickers. And so she had called this, so Halloween isn't fall enough? Because how dare the fall sticker book only have one Halloween page. Miss Tiffany said she loved the paper, but a burnt candle is a burnt house. Hallelujah, amen. And Miss Amanda R called this fall candle phobia. Now, I want to say something about that, Miss Amanda. And it's going to be TMI, so you've been warned. I'm not afraid of candles. I'm afraid of fire. But more so, if I had to say I had a phobia, I am phobic. Okay, so I don't like the B-52 cockroaches. I'm not a huge fan of spiders, but I mean, I can deal with both of them. Badly, but I can deal. But if I had to say, if anything came to mind, like, oh, what is a phobia of yours? I would have to say being constipated. And I know, who says that? Who says that out loud on their planner channel? I mean, not that girl. But that's really a concern of mine. So regular is best. I know, so much education here, guys. You should just call me professor. No, don't call me professor. That'd be weird. I forgot to say that Bucky says good morning to all of you. Kathleen and TJ, hope you guys are doing well. Mr. TJ, mwah. Bucky says good morning. All right, guys, guess what time it is? It is that time. It is Nichi Saturday, where every Saturday I join Jazmin and Miranda here on YouTube, where we work in our Happy Planner, Skinny Classic, Happynichi, Happynichi, all the nichis. Bucky is just totally staring at me because I'm just stumbling over my words. That's okay. And we are going to be working on Halloween week, which is the 26th of October through November 1st. Now, when I was laying out the pages, I specifically chose these for Halloween week, and then I think we'll even just set this up for notes. Although, let me test something. Whether I put a sticker down or whether I work in a white pen, I just want to do like a summary of the month, but I don't know if we'll be doing that on camera. However, I did have a brilliant idea. Well, I had an idea. Whether it's brilliant, that remains to be seen. So I wanted to put a haunted castle on here. It isn't a Harry Potter theme per se, but Harry Potter really gives me both Halloween themes because of the magic and wizards and witches, but also when I think of holiday movies for Christmas, I think of Harry Potter, the first movie, because during Christmas time it's just so magical to me. So it works for either holiday for me. And then what I did was I took a page and just sort of worked around to see where I would want it, and then I cut the strip out, and then I cut the little holes here for the windows and then around there, and I could have definitely left it as is like that, but I worked on this during my lunch break today. So what I did was I put this on some black cardstock that I had on hand, And I originally was going to make it so that I had 2 of them. And then after doing this with the fussy cutting, and then after doing the one I'm going to show you in just a second, I'm like, oh no, I can't do this twice. I barely want to finish this now. And so the final product that I have is this right here. I did use my white gel pen to color in there. I also colored in the windows with white pen to start, and then I used my gold pen to color the windows just to make it look different from the moon. Now, this is super blotchy, and you know what? That's fine. But I think this looks really cute if we do it like that. But that will cover up that one right there. But we are not going to worry. We're just going to cut and see if that works. All right, and that works right there. And then the way this is going to be is I have a little bit of a hinge here. I'm going to glue this down, and then I'm going to use some washi tape just to hold it in position. In fact, I think I'll do some washi tape now. Let me grab that. All right, so what I've done is I've done washi tape half on, half off, and it's more so to give a little bit of structure to this while the glue is drying. And then I always have this next to me. It's my Tombow Aqua. I use the fine tip, and then I'm just going to glue this down. It is a quick drying glue, but it isn't like an instant bond, so it will want to move around on me, and that's really what the washi tape is for, is just to secure it while I'm waiting for it to dry. And so I'm going to line that up with the edge as best as I can. And then rub it in so that the washi tape sticks down. And then that'll be my little, tip-in. I did not think of these ones up here. Instead of just cutting blind, let me do this. Now, to be honest, I don't know how this whole spread's going to look with this little cut in there, or this little, I don't even know what you would call this, template, die cut, fold out. Yeah, that works all right. And I don't know what I'm going to do with the back side, but I really wanted to put this in. So let's see what we can do with the rest of this. Now, I do have that Martha Stewart Halloween washi, and so I think I'll do the police tape action with that. I kind of want to leave that blank for Happy Halloween. And so let's just do some things. If I hate it, I mean, I hate it. That's really what's going to happen. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but Halloween is one of my favorite holidays, but it's also a little bittersweet for me because it was my sister's favorite holiday. And so I like to do stuff here in my planner. Before she passed away, we would go a little all out. Sometimes we'd actually get our act together and pass out kids and decorate our garage and just sit out there, and we'd dress up, and it would be fun. But since she passed, that really hasn't been a thing. And I did the year right after she had passed away. I had gone to work thinking it'd be okay. I would just take half a day, and just thinking about it was just really hard on me. It's better now. It's been quite a few years. She passed away in 2013. And I mean, the ache is there, and the being a little bittersweet is there, but I'm able to look at it a little better. I still wouldn't want to be at work just because, you know, it's one thing to spend Halloween at home with family, and, you know, they also know that it was her favorite holiday. It's a little bit different to be festive at work, and generally speaking, we would be. I've always worked in a college campus, and so, you know, we always try to do things for the students. Not so much this year. We're not even passing out or having any candy available. There's really no community, just grab candy kind of thing. Everything is behind plexiglass, and if you touch a pen, you put it in a special box, and then we sanitize at the end of the day. I mean, really, that's where we are this year. So Halloween is not going to look like what it used to. And then for next year, depending on how the year goes, who knows what that's going to look like. But it's just, I don't know. It always makes me feel a certain kind of way. Oh, I wanted to avoid this when Halloween rolls around. And I really want to put my layers down before I put any of the functional down because I want to get as much impact as we can. Now, I've been trying to do sort of a spooky autumn, a Halloween fall, or a Falloween, I don't know, whatever. But this week we're just really leaning into Halloween. We're not even going to try for anything fall. I should put a little mark here, because again, I want to keep that space up there. I did pick out a bunch of stickers from these here. I've showed that to you guys before. And so I've got all of these here. No, I don't want anything there. And some of these, like this one with the heart, those hands, and this one actually looks like lungs to me. I mean, they're kind of weird. And I'm not sure if they're weird in a good way. So we're gonna put them down. We're gonna layer. Again, I don't know what it's going to look like. And while I don't do scary, I definitely think spooky is going to be what we're going to be trying to target. And these, I mean, other than Halloween, or if you were doing like a Victorian or maybe a steampunk, I'm not sure what these would be used for. Like that heart there looks like it has an eyeball. It's gross to me. It really is gross to me. So yeah, that's why we're using it. And I've mentioned that the downside that I have found with these stickers is that it is, or it can be, kind of hard to separate the washi sticker from the actual plastic backing. I'm struggling for my words today. And those creepy hands. Ooh, I kind of like that. Not gonna lie. I kind of like the creepy hands behind the moon. So that looks super random. Well, actually all of this does, but that actually looks kind of good. We still have room up here for Happy Halloween. And then we've got this one. Is that all that I grabbed? Looks like it is. Oh no, there's one right here. Yeah, I'll put this one down as well, because I actually have even more stickers on top of this. Okay, so we've got those down. Okay, now that I'm working with this might have been a little too much. It's certainly not matching the stickers that are down, but you're definitely getting Halloween vibes. This was it's my last one, but it was from a Martha Stewart sticker pack that I had purchased last year. And so I'm going to use some of these. And actually, let's put our functional down first, and that might help us. I don't generally need a lot of room, and I'm going to be using the black boxes. And because I really want to lean into the decoration more than the functional this week, I'm really leaning towards these right here. Those are too small, but I could certainly get 3 to 4 items listed there. Okay, so although if we did it behind here, I think we could do Monday through Thursday over here. Let's see. And this is where it's going to get a little fiddly, if you haven't guessed already. So Tuesday, Wednesday, oh, it's becoming a little unmanageable here, guys. I don't want to do a window or cover up the window. So Thursday and Friday. And then we can use some of these. To do even more layering. And my friend Andy and I are reading Goblet of Fire right now, and I want to say it's the first book that introduced the Death Eaters, and that's what that makes me think of. Because even that makes me think of Slytherin and that. Witchcrafted. I think that looks really good. Okay. And then here, we've got some room right there to play with. Maybe we'll use this orange one. Okay, that just clears it. And then up here, all right, so we don't want it to go any higher than that. So we'll make this Thursday, because Friday is when I generally have a little bit more to write than usual. And there's a few of these spiders. And this one, because of the crease, I want to cut a little more. Okay, so that looks really good. I'm very pleased with that. I do need to put the days on there. And we can put some things over here. We're just trying to dodge all of the open spaces here. If that makes any sense. This entire spread may not make any sense, honestly. There's that. Okay, I think that as a collage looks pretty good. We still need Saturday and Sunday, and I'm leaning towards this. I only have one of those and one of those. So let's put that long one down. Actually, I don't know that I need the long one. Maybe we'll put these again. And I'll do there and there, because then we can use some of these as well. And this isn't one of those things I'm trying to use everything on the sheet. It's just, I definitely want the collaged look on here. And so with all of these, it makes me think that these are more potions than what they actually are if you look at it, because it's hair powder and shampoo and things like that. But it looks right now, just by the bottles, it looks like the potions to me. Tongue of snake. And how does this look? All right, we need something up there. We'll go potent poison. And then we'll just put down some of these skulls. I still do need to put the day down. I haven't forgotten. And up here, I think we can do some spiders. I don't know that I have a Happy Halloween that isn't transparent. So we'll definitely have to look for that. And there's this. No, that's too much. I don't know if it's because it's old, it's over a year old now that I have these, that it's hard to come off. I don't know if it's because the way it's cut. I'm not 100% sure. I am having a little bit of difficulty. So while we may not use all of these big ones. Looks like we're definitely going to be able to use these. Okay, so let's look in here first for that one page. It does not have Happy Halloween. What was I thinking? I think it's in the holiday one that it says Happy Halloween. I'm not going to spell it out with all those letters. So that's the bucket list kind of thing. Boo your neighbors? That seems rude. Gather. Happy Halloween. Okay. Now, I don't know what that's going to look like on the black. Oh, it actually looks pretty good. Okay. I'm going to put the days and the dates down, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so I put the days down, and because I needed it small, I used the ones that I ordered from Lux Clever Crafts. I have linked them below, and then I used the small dates from the Dates and Holidays one that I always use, and so it is the 26th through the 1st, and then I think we'll see if maybe we can put some of these down. So I don't know how I feel about it on there. Spooky. And then on here, I mean, there's no trick-or-treating, but I'm a grown-up, and so I'm just going to go ahead and buy myself some candy. I mean, I don't know why I'm acting like I haven't already done that, but yeah, I'm gonna go buy myself some candy. I haven't done that yet. And put over here. And I think we're good. We've got all of the functional that we need. We've got plenty of decorative. Let me put up, and I do have these, but they're not gonna fit. Although I do like the cat. They're not gonna fit, Johanna. Put them away. Put these on the discs. I'll be right back. All right, guys, so this is what it looks like on the discs. Now, I will say, had I just leaned into this collaging thing, I think it would have worked really well. I don't know what kind of value this brings in, although I love the look of it. And so even though it took a lot more time than I thought it would, I love how this looks. I don't know that these things actually match. None of these things actually match, but whatever. I definitely am getting some spookiness, and I think that's the first time we've gotten some spookiness since this here. And this is low-key spooky only because there's some skulls and some bats. It definitely is more of a hybrid between fall and spooky. But this one definitely screams Halloween to me. I do love that copper on the black. I like how this looks. I love this page. I really like how this looks. This looks weird right now, but again, because I'm trying to be mindful, maybe I can find a sticker. That's my solution to everything. Just find a sticker. Okay, bye Halloween candy. Nope, I don't like it. I don't like it. No, we're just gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it. Well enough is alone. I know there's just something that says that. I did real quickly just put this together. That's just the rest of those stickers. This had like an autumn plans at the top there. I'm not planning for autumn. Trick or treat, toxic, and this is just what I'm gonna do, just a quick summary of the month. And then this is more than enough room for me to put things down. I am going to change things up in November, and I'm hoping to do a face forward video about that and load that next week to talk about that, because it's going to be quite a different change. And I'm even going to be talking about the direction of my channel, but that's a video for another day. I would love to know what you guys think of this. I am very happy with how it came out. It's definitely giving me the spooky vibes. I love this. These things don't match, but that's fine. That's sort of best descriptor of my channel. I don't know why I'm so chatty today. I feel a little hyper. I don't know. Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think of this video below. As always, Bucky and I are just thrilled that you continue to follow us on this journey, and aloha.